Forget dropshipping and trading, the real way to earn money. Have you ever seen one of those ads where I say, "I'm a multimillionaire and I'm so rich that I don't even know what to do with my money anymore? I barely work and right now I'm trying to decide which villa to sleep in tonight." These are the problems of a billionaire like me, and I did it all thanks to music, whatever it is. It's a classic from someone trying to sell you a crazy online course with a crazy methodology that supposedly will make you a millionaire instantly and give you the life you've always dreamed of. If you're in the business world, you've probably seen at least one of those ads while browsing the web. Well, today I'm here to tell you that you shouldn't listen to what they have to say. These are not real opportunities, they are just trying to sell you their content, ebooks, books, online courses, webinars, whatever. The most common once-in-a-lifetime opportunities are dropshipping, trading, marketing, SMMA, and the like. Now, I'm not saying those aren't valid business models, they just aren't what they're selling. You should never blindly trust them just because they seem convincing. Most of those courses contain information that you can find for free anyway, so there's no doubt that you don't need their courses. If you want to start investing in trading, dropshipping, or anything else, it's a matter of learning, not a matter of buying the course. In today's video, I'll tell you why you should probably reconsider dropshipping and trading and what you can do instead to make extra money, perhaps even more, perhaps even faster. But before we dive in, take a minute to like this video. As you probably know if you've been following us for a while, we are very focused on bringing real value and giving you content that we are proud of. We don't sell anything online, there are no strings attached, so you can trust that our truth about business and personal finance is done right. Now, let's start. Stock trading. Stock trading is essentially buying and selling stocks frequently, trying to time the market. By market, I mean exploiting the daily fluctuations of the stock market. Look at this chart, this is the stock price of GM for January 28th. As you can see, the stock price goes up and down multiple times during the day. Traders try to exploit these fluctuations to buy and sell quickly. They fundamentally analyze the charts and try to predict whether the stocks will go up or down based on patterns. It's obviously much more complicated than that, but the fact is that no one knows with 100% certainty where the stock will go, so very often you're betting your money with a very high risk of loss. The more experienced you are, the better you predict and time the market, and the lower the chances of losing your money. I've seen so many online gurus and stock traders advertising this as something easy that anyone can do, but it's so far from the reality. Trading is not easy. If someone tells you it is, they are lying. Some say it's like learning a new language. For most people, you're entering a completely new world with infinite variables that you have to consider every time you close a trade. In fact, there are so many variables that you probably won't even come close to considering them all. It's also a very competitive world, so you might not be fast enough to compete with experienced traders and algorithms. Yes, algorithms. There are machines designed to trade stocks automatically at super high speeds. We're talking about milliseconds. In fact, those machines are so fast that some will try to physically position those machines as close as possible to the stock exchange so that the signal travels less and has a fraction of a millisecond advantage. It does not generate passive income. Trading is sometimes advertised as a passive income generator, which is false. Unless you buy algorithms or hire someone to trade for you, you won't make money if you don't stay glued to the screens. Often, you also have to wake up very early in the morning, depending on your time zone, to start trading as soon as the market opens. Passive income is income generated by doing very little or nothing. Trust me, you won't generate passive income with trading. It's not possible unless you create an entire business around it. High risk. On the SEC, U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission website, there's an article on the risks of trading. Quote, "The majority of individual investors do not have the wealth, time, or temperament to make money and sustain the devastating losses that day trading can bring. It is an extremely stressful and expensive full-time job, and you must be prepared to suffer severe financial losses. Plus, you're not just betting your money in trading to make money. Very often, you have to use financial leverage, borrow money to trade. If you lose in trading, you lose everything. So, you won't just lose your savings, you'll also end up in debt." In summary, day trading is not advertised correctly. It's a full-time job that can make you lose money and end up in debt. Plus, it won't generate passive income, and many day trading experts are probably profiting from your trades directly or indirectly. But what about dropshipping? Yes, let's talk about dropshipping. Dropshipping could be a totally valid business model for you, but all you hear are biased opinions. If you're selling an online course on dropshipping, and there are many out there, you certainly don't want to tell people the cons and risks of getting into it. So, I'll tell you the reasons why you might want to reconsider starting a dropshipping business. Here's how it works. As a dropshipper, you're essentially helping brands sell their products. The most interesting part of this is that with dropshipping, you don't even have to touch or see the products. You handle the marketing of the online store and sell the products. The seller doesn't have to keep any inventory of products, the supplier handles all of this. You sell the product, and then it gets delivered to the customers. Sounds simple, right? Well, yes, at first glance, that's all you need: a website, a bit of marketing, and people will start buying your products, and you'll become a millionaire. Well, very low margins. In the online world, a 10 to 15% profit margin is a low profit margin, and we're talking about a 10 to 15% margin on products that cost very little, and the profits are even lower for more expensive products. So, what's the solution? Just increase the price and improve your marketing. Well, the online market has many choices. It's the ideal environment for customers. They have many choices, they don't care about you or your profits. If there's someone selling the same product at a lower price, they won't choose your store just because yours looks better, and this is a common problem. Many dropshippers use the lowest possible price approach. In reality, they don't make much money, but there are so many of them, and people don't really have many reasons to buy from you instead. The only way to increase your price and continue selling and being profitable is to build an entire brand around what you're selling. To do this, you need heavy marketing, and this requires a lot of capital. So, those who say that getting into dropshipping isn't expensive are lying. Competition. Let's be realistic here. Almost everything you want to sell will also be available on established e-commerce sites like Amazon. Do you really think you can easily compete with Jeff Bezos? I know many of you won't agree with me on this, but Amazon really has a reputation for extraordinary customer service and low prices. But you can also provide extraordinary customer service. Well, you lose control of quality. Among common problems is the fact that the supplier you choose might make mistakes, from product defects to not having the product at all because they are of low quality. And because you don't keep any inventory, you order the items as soon as they are purchased. What happens if someone buys an item that is out of stock? Not good customer service if you ask me. Some suppliers provide real-time updates on stock levels, but they are not always 100% reliable. So, choose a high-quality supplier. Well, a high-quality supplier will be more expensive, which will reduce your profit margins. In summary, with dropshipping, you outsource storage and order fulfillment, so you lose control over what you sell. You can't always be 100% sure about stock levels, and there's no guarantee of profit since there's a low barrier to entry. Many can join the competition with the lowest possible price strategy and force you to lower your prices as well. Profit margins are low on cheap items and even lower on more expensive items, and decent capital and time are required to start and create a brand around what you're selling. Conclusion: so, here's the point, this video is not meant to discourage you from doing trading or dropshipping. We just wanted to provide an extra perspective on this because you deserve it. The reality is that there is no risk-free business model. If you want money, there is work and risk involved, and there's no way around it. Otherwise, you might as well just burn your money or gamble it away in Las Vegas. If you really want to open a dropshipping store, do it only after studying the business, market trends, and everything else. If you need a predictable income and want to earn some money to invest in dropshipping or to do trading, you need to save while you study and learn how to start. You can earn some extra money as a freelancer, and this is always a better and safer alternative compared to dropshipping or trading. We've made several videos on this because it's so underrated. You can generate money without any initial monetary investment. You need time to develop a skill to offer online, but from there, it's just about finding the right first clients, and it will become easier to have a career. It offers you freedom, and you can do what you like, not what the sellers tell you to do. I truly believe that if you get into something like this, you should enjoy what you do, otherwise, what's the point? Now, you should watch this: 15 signs that you have a genius level of intelligence and 11 things you can do to increase your ability to save money. Share your personal experience on today's topic with us. Write it in the comments and ask us any questions you may have. We will be happy to answer. Leave a comment so that we can perfect our creations. We will be happy with your simple like, but the most important thing is not to forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the upcoming